move this over here. Should be, there we go. Perfect. Let's turn that off. Live trading, live here. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Should be all good now, I think. I hope. There we go. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Tom. Let's just move this over perfectly. Hello, Chris. Hello, Harry. Hello, Timothy. Hello, Daniel. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Bit of another weird day-ish. Let me just move this. Like, I don't know what this will do, but like I'm curious. Okay, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Make this a bit bigger. Perfect. How are we all doing? Tom, I'm currently still in sell positions. So, yeah. Hello, Gaz. Hello, WYG. Hello, hello, hello. Finally, some movement, by the way. Hope everyone, like, maybe caught that. I mean, it definitely did come out of nowhere. So it's been possibly the lowest volatility week we've seen on gold in a good while. It literally hasn't moved. It's literally just gone sideways, which is not fun. So after this huge sideways bit, we did have the non-farm payroll come out yesterday, which was sort of bad for gold. And we'll have to see how the inflation data tomorrow works out as well. These sort of big events, especially on gold, like if you can see, for example, the massive run up. If you were to look at the news or just look at the news around the market drivers when it comes to gold in terms of interest rates, in terms of inflation, things like this, you can get a really, really, really good like basic fundamental side of gold to help you with your analysis as well. So, for example, most of this year, Trump's had a lot of pressure on the Fed to reduce interest rates. That's good for gold because more inflation. And then you could have a very clear bias. Then that got flipped when the new nominee came in. Trump selected a new nominee. Research a bit into him. You can see that he's less likely to cut rates. Boom. You've got now a pretty bearish outlook. And what's happened on gold, we've absolutely flew down from there. And so looking at that for sort of higher time frame can be, it's not hard to do, and it's definitely effective. Yeah, Tom, tomorrow is going to be ridiculously crazy. Like, tomorrow will be. It seems like we've been gearing up for that all week. So it should be an interesting day. Hope for some volatility. Hello, Golaf. Hello, Chris. Hello, Dylan. Consolidation is how I lose all my... Yeah, WYG, 100%. I see that happen a lot as well. Definitely, I've seen a lot of people this week who, they try and enter loads of positions when the market just isn't giving them. And it's difficult. Consolidation's easy to spot in hindsight, but when you're actually in there, you're in the trenches, it's definitely difficult to spot consolidation when you're in it. But definitely, the market isn't going to give opportunities every single day. It's just not. And so trying to highlight when it's not giving opportunities and staying out is very important. I'm good, Andy. How are you? Hello, Craig, like always. Fun Friday, yeah. Friday should be particularly interesting. Hello, Clint. Yeah, and then alternatively, you got Craig, who is smashing ranges. And to be fair, we've had a few people hit, which is crazy, like record weeks this week, which is insane. Like, yeah, I mean, amazing, but crazy. Hello, Philly. Hello, Sean. Hi, been a tough week. Yeah, it has, definitely. I'm good, DB. Colin, you don't know if it's going to be a big move, really. All you can do is find a small edge, utilize your small edge, For example, mine is looking for levels which were likely to bounce off. Then from there, just play the move as it comes, take partials as we go. You don't know how big the move is going to be really, and so just taking profits as you go is very important. Let me just move this over here. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, staying out, not giving back profits even though. Yeah, that's good. Good idea, Katie. To be honest. Was in buy positions without just closed my positions after some laddering. Closed £100 loss, but due to you sell the rebound, I left it with 32 pence loss, but a valuable lesson. Yeah, definitely, Stephen. I mean, judging by the exclamation marks, you know what's gone on there. Definitely making sure you've got a stop loss on your trades. It is so important. And let me just make sure this is all good. And if you're not using a stop loss, then, okay, let me just move this over here, do this. There we go. And if you're not using a stop loss, then you need to be prepared that your full account is at risk, and pretty much the risk that you have on each trade, that's basically becoming your full account. And so, yeah, just make sure you've got a stop loss and make sure you're happy with the risk that you're taking. Andy, it's been the past few weeks have been particularly busy, but a lot of things going on. Training up someone new in something else I do, which is interesting. Training people is definitely an interesting task. So yeah, it's good though. I normally hate Fridays, but looking forward to tomorrow. Nice, Tom. Yeah, I am as well. I'm very curious as to how it's going to play out. Definitely. Hello, Hainsey. Hello, Alex. Hello. Live testing a new strategy today. 7 trades, 5 wins, 2 break even. Oh, okay. Craig, 86R. That's like 3 to 5 months of gains. That's insane. Yeah, ridiculous. Hello, NMA. Hello. Today has been quack. Yeah, that is insane, Craig. That is insane. I'm going to sell with TP of the buy zone. If it ends up stop loss, I'll remain 15k up for the month, so I'm happy with that. I mean, Darren, that's definitely not a bad position to be in at all. Not a bad position to be in at all. And look, I would love for it to come down here. And yeah, I'm more than happy. I am still in this sell position over here. So I am looking for it to continue down, kind of layered into it a little bit. So yeah, hopefully we see a further push down. Making millions this year, Craig. Let's do it. I'm hyped up. Hit my first ever 1k day on the live account today. Then 10 minutes later, I had my first 2k day. Wow, still in shock and still in the sell from 50.71. Amazing, Graham. I mean, absolutely amazing. Super well done. I mean, that is incredible. I mean, to hit 1,000 in a day is like, that's insane. And 2,000's obviously even better. But yeah, absolutely incredible. That's a huge milestone. Definitely, Graham, this weekend, treat yourself, do something nice or something. I think it's important to, those milestones and those goals. Definitely see how you got there and definitely treat yourself and remember that feeling. If you can do it once, you can do it 1,000 times. Max's mission, make millions. That's everyone's mission, though. That's everyone's mission. I think if your mission isn't to make millions, then I don't know. Yeah, nice, Darren. Really nice. Hello, P Money. Hello. Foreigner, this is gold. You went through DB, ITP my buy from. Okay, nice, anime. I will once have written a guide for it. Nice, Craig. 2 weeks till event, getting excited. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, you can message Brandon in the announcement section of the private group and get tickets to the event. At the event, there's a lot going to go on, but basically talk, trading workshop. There's going to be a buffet there. We're all going to have food. It's going to be a really, really good day. Going to try and make it value packed, but then also it's going to be a great time to meet everyone as well for the second time a lot. So it should be really, really good. Darren, that's good. Hello, Rasa. Hello. And by the way, guys, if you are new to the live, then definitely say hi in the chat. And what we tend to do on these lives is have a quick catch up, see how everyone's doing, answer any questions. Then from there, we'll get into the charts, mark up some nice levels, come up with a plan, and yeah, just answer questions along the day, have a catch up, have a laugh, and it's normally a good time. So welcome to everyone new who's here. Hope we see you again on the future lives as well. Fuck, I'm in shorts on how you do USD. Haven't looked at gold since the fall. Yeah, Foreigner had a massive. Okay, we're moving down nicely now. This is good. This is good. 1 second. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, Foreigner, huge move down today after some very. Oh, let me just move this. I don't mean to leave it on there. Yeah, after some very not nice price action for this week up until now, it's been good to see some volatility. To be honest, I'm just happy to see some moves. I mean, last week we were getting wicks the size of the weekly high to low this week, which is insane. Far confirmed for the event. What numbers so far confirmed yet? I think it's coming up to 100, Chris. So it's going to be busy. I mean, one thing is, which is really cool, is seeing, like, let's say 100 people in person. It puts into perspective how big the community is, because like 100 people in a room is like, that's a lot of people. Like that is a lot of people. And so being able to see everyone in person is really, really cool. Oh no, NMA's found the emojis. I'm pretty sure I can add custom emojis to YouTube, but I haven't looked into it. That'd be cool. 2 mil on that funded, yes. Hopefully soon. I've done a pretty even amount, around 100 to 150 every month. So the equity curve is beautiful. It's perfect. So yeah. Max, if you feel port sell, we'll get out of buys. Darren, nice try. Bit ago, I just don't trade gold. Okay, fair play, Foreigner. Yeah, gold it's a weird pair. I really like it. I've traded gold for a long time now, and I do really like the volatility of it. I like the normally the clear bias that we do have. So yeah, I do like it. I trade GBP, Euro, AUD, NZ. Nice Foreigner. Out of those, which is your favourite pair to trade? Which pair do you see the most results from? I'd assume EU you see the most from, but definitely curious. Yeah, Darren, I think we're gonna have to hope and pray that gold treats us nice. We'll see. Definitely looking forward to tomorrow, though. The market and us have been waiting for the inflation data to come out all week, so it should be a crazy day, though. I'm definitely. Wait there. What time is it actually? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to be live over that, 100%. So I'll be live at 1:30 UK time tomorrow. If you want to watch the chaos unfold with me, it'll be a fun time. Come in the meetup. Would love to thank everyone in person. Oh, nice, Graham. No, we'll meet up at the next one. You know, we're going to continue to do these into the future, 100%. You know, maybe do some more up north in the UK, do some sort of down south. Maybe we could organise one. We'd have to do it sort of a lot in advance, but organise one in Dubai. That would be amazing. I'd be able to make the Dubai one like really, really, really good. That one would be amazing. But obviously that's more difficult to organise. You know, I understand everyone's got, you know, commitments, family, this, that, and the other, and then obviously the flights to Dubai and everything like that. But definitely would absolutely love to do that. That would be amazing. Nathan, you can get like a white label trading view, but you can't directly trade on like normal trading view. What I'd recommend is just marking up your charts on trading view and then executing in the VT app. I've moved away from gold and back trading stocks again instead. Okay, nice Ash. What gravitates you towards stocks? Why do you sort of prefer stocks? And stocks sometimes look like altcoins in crypto. I mean, they're doing crazy numbers sometimes, which is crazy. Nice, DB. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be crazy. I really recommend sort of having a look, if you want to have a sort of laugh, having a look at the chart at 1:30 and just seeing the chaos absolutely unfold, and then yeah. DB, maybe. Hello, Jose. Hello. When I trade on 30-minute and up, so the moves are quite similar. I just use the 4 to find a good entry on a move, I suspect. Okay, nice foreigner. Sounds good. And yeah, 30 minutes is a nice time frame to use as well. A lot of people, get stuck on those lower time frames, and it's definitely important every now and then to zoom out. I do use the 30-minute as well. I like to use the 1 hour and the 4 hour gauge environment, and then I like to use between the 15-minute and the 30-minute. That's where I spend most of my time. On the 5-minute now, but that's where I spend most of my time. And then from there, zoom in, look for confirmations on the lower time frames, on the 1 minute, the 3 minute, and 5 minute, just to look for, again, confirmations to look for the setup. Business. I mean, it is pretty. You could class it as business expense, 100%. I think. Don't quote me on that. TradingView has a Valentine's discount. I haven't noticed. Does it actually? That's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. For me, only 4 miles away from me, and it'll be DB. That'd definitely be a chaotic meetup, 100%. For those who were at the last meetup, what we did there was basically everyone sort of met at the event. It was really good. Everyone was speaking to each other. We did a little talk. Then I think it was around 42 members out for food after, and it was a really nice meal, and I think everyone had a good time. And then afterwards, a few members took me for a beer, which was nice. That was actually that was really good. I was feeling a bit after that. I had to keep it professional, but yeah, I was yeah. Hopefully, not that. Western Super Met. Look, I'm up for it. Well, I look at a new piece of code I have written, but I prefer how they trend, and generally they follow sentiment more than anything. Okay, nice, Ash. Which Telegram have you sent it on, Ash? The business one or the support one? 80%. TradingView always does discounts. To be honest, every single holiday they're doing discounts. Hijacked your... Yeah, literally, Tony. Remember that woman that came in? She was not happy. Yeah. This time we don't have to hijack a room. We've got it all to ourselves. So should be good. And Max had 2 points and was out of the game. Harry, yeah, literally. I don't drink too often. I can't handle hangovers. So when I do have a little bit, yeah, definitely it hits me like a truck. 15-minute also, if 30 doesn't look right, I sense move, but very rarely on 15-minute. Almost all of my setups are on the 30 minutes, 1 hour. Yeah, nice foreigner. Really nice. Sounds like you got a good thing going there, so that's really good. Nathan, that's hilarious. Just market manipulation. Okay, nice, Ash. Okay, I'll take a look after this, mate. Let's just get Asia to push it down, and then we'll get the gravy train back up. Sounds good to me. Look, Asia lately has had some nice sloping moves, so it's definitely not out of the game. A few months ago, we'd be thinking, okay, we're going into Asia here. It's just going to range. But I think Asia going into tomorrow, definitely it isn't far-fetched to assume some sloping moves. Hopefully, a nice sloping move to the downside. That would be lovely. Also, side note, what's your favourite drink, mate? In terms of beer, my favourite has to be Corona. I love Corona. I used to, when I was a lot younger now, what I'd do is when I didn't have much money at all, me and my mate Luke would go to Tesco, club card, get a pack of 6 Coronas each, and then we'd get on the train, and we'd be able to go for a night out for £10, and it was brilliant, and we'd get the first train back in the morning. So yeah, good days. he was Harry. That was hilarious. Ben is going to be at the meetup as well. Ben is, Adam is, Brandon is, which is going to be really good. I think Brandon's success coach as well. He is in Thailand right now, but I'm pretty sure he will be there as well. So that'll be really good. So yeah, it should be a really good time. Time frame, because this chart is not clear because the comments section. What do you... Wait, I'll pull it up there. I'll pull it... Let me move it up. There we go. Should be a bit better now. I've moved it up a bit further. Let me move this camera up as well. There we go. Should be a bit better now. Peroni's nice as well. Look, Peroni, a nice cold Peroni. I used to work in one of my first jobs. Okay, this is... Come on, Darren. It's on its way. One of my first jobs was actually in a drinks wholesale company, a warehouse. So I got to know like every single possible drink there, which was definitely interesting. You don't realize how many drinks there are. It's insane. Good days, sorry mate. Looking forward to the yeah. To be fair, that'll be the good. That's the good days. Hitting TPs are the good days. Yeah, Tom. Even in my I feel like from when I was like able to go out really to when I sort of like wasn't going out as much, the prices of everything just went through the roof. In that time, and then yeah, everything just went crazy. But yeah, we had the cheap night out absolutely locked in. That was brilliant. Set aside for me at this event, Max. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a photo of this. I've got a little. Let me take a photo. I've got a little goodie bag thing for each member as well. There's going to be a few things. Definitely want to make it, a special event as well. I understand, taking time out of your schedule on your weekends to come to the event. I understand that, and I do appreciate it. So definitely want to make it worth your time. And yeah, it's going to be good. I'm good, Money Man. How you been? How you doing, Money Man? How do I identify value or high value or low, please? Think I might be doing it wrong. So value or high value or low, you pull a... This keeps on... If anyone knows a better version of OBS, then let me know. So value or high value or low, what you do is you pull a fixed volume range across a range. Very simple. Looks like this indicator here. I hope you can see that. Let me move this down. Looks like this here. You can find it on the left-hand side of TradingView. It's not an indicator. It's a tool on TradingView. I do call it an indicator though, but it's a tool. And then you pull it across your range, whatever range you're using. And then the blue line above is the value area high. The blue line below is the value area low. That's how you get the value area high and value area low on your charts, mate. Planning missed you. Oh no. Yeah, MV3, we've done that so we can organise sort of a better event, because what happened was I released the type form for the event, and we had like 350, 400 people sign up to this type form, and I think a lot of people were just curious. And so, if 350 people come, if between like 200 and 400 people come, it's like impossible to organise the event. From a few different angles. One, in terms of seating arrangements and space. If over like 200 people come, then we've got to do like a different arrangement. This looks good. Okay, this is nice. Then we've got to do a different arrangement. However, if like 150 people or below come, we can get like a desk for each person, like a notepad, water, really cool. And then also from the food aspect, we need to know roughly how many people are coming as well. And then also security. So per amount of people that we've got inside the group, that we've got at the event, we have to have like a security person. So I think it's per 100 people you've got to have like, or per 50 you've got to have like a security personnel thing there. And so we want to make sure, being in London and everything, I want to make sure we're maintaining security. So yeah, we had to get better numbers, so that's why we've done the ticketed thing as well. Loving this dropping by gold. I am as well. Very, very nice. Looks good. I might take it a little off the table and move it above that high soon. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Wicked out today at exact level would have made 5k. That is unfortunate, Sam. I mean, it shows that you've got the right idea and you're doing the right thing. Getting wicked out, yeah. I mean, in these volatile conditions, especially today on that move down, it is a pain. You've used pivot points. When I first used pivots, I thought the FBI was going to... Foreigner, I have tried them before. I remember there was a system I used, tried to use, which was super objective. It was just looking at pivot points each day. But I kind of like fell out with them. And I haven't used them really since. But I definitely see the sort of value there, and they can be used. I wouldn't personally use them on their own. I'd much prefer to use them like in confluence with other things, but yeah. Leanne, it's just what you've got to have. So at the event, basically we're doing it in like I think Hilton hotel, and their like policy is per amount of people we've got to have a certain level of security there. So yeah, that's my excuse. But in reality, it's just so once Craig has had a few whiskeys, he doesn't go and ruin the entire set, and I'm left with a crazy bill for ruining the Hilton Hotel in London. But yeah, so we've got to have that. Yeah, Rasa, I'm currently in a sell position here, which is it's doing all right. So yeah, FTMO would be they would have been Sam 100%. Hi B, this is gold XAU USD. Ben will be on the door most likely. So yeah, it's going to be good seeing everyone now. I'm really looking forward to it. It's weird because you know there's going to be so many people there, but I'm just looking forward to it. It should be really, really fun. I'm not looking forward to the flight. I really don't like flying, and so yeah, I'm not looking forward to the flight. But other than that, it should be good. Max, I trusted my signal, followed all the education, I made £42. Ball. Nice, Narash. That's amazing. That is amazing. And if you think most people work, hours a normal job to make £42, and you made it just from your phone online. Like, think of how amazing that is. Like, really, really nice work, mate. That is amazing. Like 100%. And whatever amount of money you make, if you're making 10p trading, okay, you've made money. Like, I'm always going to say, no matter what amount of money it is, well done, okay? We've got members like Darren, for example, doing over 10k last week, probably over 15k this week. Amazing. Darren's crushing it, okay? And then Narash making 42. Narash is crushing it as well, okay? That is, both amazing. So, yeah. DB, a lot though I do recognise through the way you talk. Like I sort of know through the way you talk, but that's why this time we've got like Discord badges, because some people like they don't talk too often in the group, and they kind of send me like updates every week, every month, and they've been in the group for a long time. They're crushing it, but they're not too like active talking in it. We've got a few people who run like some pretty large companies, and so they're extremely busy with that. So when they're there, it's like they've been in the group for ages, but it's I don't know. Okay, this looks. Darren, we're sitting good. We're doing since the live started with dropped, so I think as long as we stay live, it should continue. Katie, please no, don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna set a little alert for this. Where are we going? I'm gonna set an alert there. Okay, there we go. I'm coming in a disguise. Oh no, he's gonna be dressed as Batman. Oh no. And Steph Curry makes a 3. He's not thinking about the money, is he? No, he's trusting the process. And Matt, I love that. I love analogies as well, Foreigner. I love stuff like that. And I completely agree. Money and profit in trading is just a byproduct of the journey, of the process. In reality, making, let's say, £40, you're doing the exact same thing as if you were making £40,000. Like, it's the exact same process. All that you've done is scaled up your capital. It's the exact same thing. Okay, let me do this and do this and do this. There we go. Look at that. Darren, we're sitting nice. Okay, nice. Okay, perfect. I'm going to take like 1.5 off. 1 second. Perfect. Oh, that alarm is awful. I do apologise. Okay, nice. Harry, funny. C.Og called... let me just make sure this is all good. C.Og said about an analogy today as well, which was good. So C.Og's been infected by the analogies as well. I don't think you should sell this, brother. Asia's been ripping up. Michael, I mean, it's doing well so far. Took partials. We'll probably move the stop just a bit below now as well, actually. On this account, I will. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, it's going well so far, so we're all good. What would your advice be for beginner traders? A couple of things. So one, risking a set pound amount per trade. Learn risk management. That's the main thing. And I think a few important things is understanding that, one, 99% of stuff you see online is complete and utter garbage. They are just selling you a system which is marketable and not actually good. The way to profit long and actually make seriously big money in trading is finding things which work well for you and adapting them to your own system and becoming very good at that. Risk management, trade management, adding to winners, not adding to losers is very good as well. And journaling your trades. Journaling your trades is the biggest one. I'll call it top of that. My stop loss at 59, currently running to XPR. Really nice, mate. Amazing. 12 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful trade. Really nice. Foreigner. 12 hours, yeah, that's a seriously nice trade. That's a seriously nice trade. And the thing is, though, something which is really important is you can be, if your system, like, accounts for it, there's a few people in the group who do this, and it's really nice. They're, like, break even for, like, most of the month. But then, because they leave a lot of their position on and they're constantly moving stop loss to break even, they're constantly trailing stop losses, one or two of the trades they take in the month account for like 80% of their profits, okay? Because they'll have a clear bias and they'll let trades run, and then eventually one trade will really run, and it'll be a crazy trade, and it'll turn into, from a day trade to an intraday to more of a swing trade, and they'll just milk that trade out, and then most of their profits are coming from those couple of trades, which is really nice. Really, really nice XPR, up over 80R since Monday. That is insane XPR. I remember you said yesterday you've been having a great week, which is, yeah, I mean, absolutely incredible. Hello, Adam. Hello. Thank you for the advice, brother. Wish you profit. I wish you profit as well, mate. And keep us updated with the journey, mate. If you've got any other questions, you know, anything super basic, advanced, let us know what stage you're at in your trading. Like, let us know, you know, we're here. You know, join the lives and let us know. Keep us updated with the journey. You know, we all like seeing each other progress and get better and better in this space. And it's really, really amazing to see, you know, someone join the live, let us know about where they are in their current trading journey, and then, you know, they keep on updating us, and eventually they say like, oh yeah, I had my first, like, for example, £1,000 day today, and it's like, you know, we saw you when you were like, you didn't know what was what, and now you're hitting that. That's incredible, and we can all, you know, celebrate that progression together. Nice to see our XPR and 5R on this trade. Currently pulled back losses if I close it. Nice DB, really nice, really, really, really nice. 666 1 to 500, but leverage, unless you've got like minimal capital, it doesn't really make a difference. It's up to how you manage the trades. Max full port your account and retire me. I don't know about that, Sam. Let me move this. Because it's frozen a little bit. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Put it back to this so we can see what's going on. I've got to go. Stay safe, y'all. Much love. Cinnamon Money Man. Take care. Have a great night. And yeah, let me know in the chat who's looking forward to inflation news tomorrow. Should be fun. Newbie here, I'm somehow confused with trading on VT Markets and TradingView. What's the difference, please? So TradingView is basically where you like mark up your charts. So that's where you actually look at the charts, as they've got a lot more tools, a lot more indicators. You can set cleaner alerts. Like, it's just a lot nicer app. And then in VT, you can actually execute the positions. That's how most do it, mate. I told the lads at work today how I'm getting on, and they asked why I still. That's a good place to be, XPR, definitely. Oh, nice MV3, really, really nice. I've seen the stats on the Vu Manchu video, and like clearly it was really good, because the average watch time in it is like really, really good, and I use that to determine like sort of how good videos are, and sort of go off that. If I see the watch times like really good, then I know people found value in it, so I'll do more videos like that in the future. I think I'm going to do one on volume this week. I need to poll it though, but I haven't had time to really any time to like slot in making a video at the moment. I'm not the only one who hates weekends. It's so boring. I mean, yeah. To be fair, this week has been like a weekend. There hasn't really been much going on. Well, on gold, that is. May look for the 39 level for a retest of the trend. If we go there, could be a nice place to add to the winner, 39. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that could be a nice one. I don't know if, looking at this, it doesn't look like we've got the volume to really get up there. If we do take out this low, chances are we're going to form a divergence and come up anyway. Money flows in the red, which is normally nice for gold buys. So, yeah, we'll have to see what continues. Hello, Lee. 666, I use momentum. So what I do is I find levels of confluence using volume levels. So value or a high value or a low point of control, naked points of control, things like this. And then I use trend lines, daily opens, VWAP, whatever it is. And then from there, once I've marked up those areas of confluence, so for example, we can see these two levels here. And then last week was like a really nice week. This exact bottom was given live. This exact top was given live. This was a trade that was given in the private group. This exact top here. All of these levels were marked up live. You can go back through the live streams and see. And so I look for those sort of strong confluence levels. Then when we approach those levels, I look for divergences on the lower time frames in momentum, volume, money flow, things like this, to get confirmation on the trade. But yeah, hello, Lee. How important is sleep in your routine, and your online guru are all garbage? What do you mean, Michael? And sleep's important. Definitely, I probably don't get enough sleep, 100%. But yeah, I mean, something which is important when getting into trading is you need to make sure your mind is very clear. You know, if you've got a lot going on, if you haven't got the sleep, if you're very foggy in the brain, then it's going to be difficult to have a lot of clarity at the charts, which is very important. What all do you trade? Foreign, I just trade gold. So I'll trade Bitcoin as well when volume returns to it and volume's good. I've traded Bitcoin the longest, and then gold after that. Aladdin, I use Vu Manchu at the bottom here. So what this does, let me just move this over. So what this does is it shows me momentum. So these blue momentum waves are momentum. And then these red and green waves are money flow, and the yellow waves is VWAP with basically an algorithm performed on it to turn it into an oscillator. So yeah. Meet up soon. I'm so gassed. Yeah, it's gonna be good XP. I look forward to seeing everyone. It should be really, really good. And yeah, definitely gonna make it a good one. I look forward to doing more meetups in the future. And again, if you're not coming to the meetup, I definitely recommend dropping me a message. I'll send you in the right direction. We'll get you to the meetup. It should be really, really, really good. So yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Aladdin, I've used this indicator for a very, very, very long time. I found out about it in the crypto space. So when I got into trading, I got in through crypto, which went well, went not so well, etc. And a lot of the things I do, I've pulled from the crypto space onto gold. I didn't come into trading learning about all of the trading concepts which you see, like SMC, for example. I didn't know about that at all. And I'm happy I came in through the direction which I came in through. But that means that there's not really many traders like online that are trading the way I trade. Very few. They all trade the same really, which is ICT, which I don't like, or SMC, which I don't really like also. So yeah. We bounced on a big low volume node from the volume profile from the low. They really bought a lot of gold before dropping it to unload those icebergs. Nice, Michael. Very good analysis as well. I like that you're using low volume nodes. I don't see a lot of people using low volume nodes. I don't talk about them too much because I feel like high volume nodes are easier to explain and a lot more, in more cases than not, more effective. However, low volume nodes are extremely nice, especially again in confluence with other areas. And by the way, low volume nodes, what I mean by that is basically, if we look at this volume profile here, this is what Michael's on about. I need to zoom out all the way. I didn't realize how big this volume profile was. So a low volume node, for example, is like here when we haven't got much volume. So high volume node, low volume node. You can see the difference very clearly. Let's zoom in a bit more. Let's stick on the 15-minute. Very curious as to next week. It should be good. Okay, nice, Aladdin. That's good. I've made 3 months' wage in 4 days this week. Not too bad then, XPR. Not too bad. And by the way, guys, if you do want more information on the private group, that's where I post my trades each day, analysis, courses. We've got a full community. It's free to join. You can gain access to that on the YouTube description. And yeah, it's really, really good. Highly recommend it. 5 stars on Trustpilot. And yeah, and by being in there, you gain access to the in-person events as well. So yeah. DB coming out with the analogies. I love that. That's brilliant. I need to pull myself together and some discipline. I put back against the wall, but just dug a hole for myself that's got out of hand. I need some accountability. Yeah, Harry, I love what you've said there, accountability. That is one of the best traits to have in trading. One of the best traits. If something is going wrong, accepting that it is, no matter what happened, no matter what the situation is, it is entirely like up to you. It's your fault. If you're pressing those buttons, it's your fault. And having that complete and utter accountability and not blaming anything. It's not the market's fault. It's not the system. It's not this. It's not that. It's you. And taking accountability. You're the one who put that system together. You're the one who followed that system. You're the one who entered those trades. That is extremely important. And I think the benefits to that mentality outweigh every other mentality. So definitely it's very important as a trader to have complete and utter accountability. Yeah, very, very important. So that's really, really good how you've said that. If you start again with £1,000 account, what would you set your risk at, and what would you say a realistic R per week would be, just to use as a gauge? So £1,000, probably like, first off, if I'm going back like that far, I'd start off risking like £10-20 on each trade and just make sure, like, you know, build up a bit of a track record, journal, make sure, you know, I'm still aligned with the markets, etc. Build back up that confidence, because obviously I'll have lost my head if I went back to the complete start. So build up confidence, journal, make sure everything's all good. And then from there, once I've got a profitable week, I'll increase my risk probably to like £30, and then go again. Once I've had a good week, I'll increase it again to £40. If I went back, I'd get a job, funnel that money into my trading as well, and just continue to scale it up. And then realistic R per week, I think a genuine realistic R per week is like 2 to 3. That means you're doing like 10 to 15 a month, which is very good. You know, some months you'll do 20, 30 plus R, which is amazing. Other months you'll do 3 to 5 R. But I think that's a realistic target that most people can definitely achieve. And yeah, just keep scaling it up from there. Don't be greedy and lose what you already make. 100%, Steve, 100%. Okay, nice, Stephen. See you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit. If I continue doing as good as I am doing, I'll be making more from trading than work, which seems crazy to me. 100%, Sam. It's not crazy though. You can definitely do it. Like it shouldn't be crazy to you. It should be like, yeah, I can do that. Like, don't put that mental block of that's something that's crazy, because then it'll be harder to achieve. Okay, if you, for example, if you're in the gym and you say, I'm going to do 10 reps, okay, then on that 8th rep, it's going to feel quite difficult. Whereas if you set the targets of like 15 reps, you're going to blow past 10 reps, and then you're going to start struggling at like 12, 13 reps. Okay, so don't put those blocks for you. You can definitely do that, Sam. 100%, Michael, 100%. It's you versus you. 100%, Craig, I agree with that as well. Mental reset. Harry, just get that risk down. Build back up that confidence. Try and journal your trades. And I know journaling your trades does seem a pain. It seems long, but it is like the best thing to help your trading. It's so effective for helping your trading. And just start off by journaling, just like, did you have a winning day? Did you have a losing day? What time did you take the trades? That's it. Like that's it. Takes you literally 30 seconds. Get into the routine of doing that and then build it up. You know, doing that can be the thing which sets you on the path to go full-time trading. And then if I say, yeah, full-time trading, then a few minutes each night journaling your trades doesn't sound that far-fetched. But a lot of people don't say journal your trades online because, again, it's not easy to market. Someone would rather say, I've got this crazy mechanical system which is going to make you, £1,000 a week every single week, and all you got to do is follow it. That's more marketable than, you know what, the route to profitability. Journal your trades each night. Spend 30, 60 seconds just popping your trades into a spreadsheet. That doesn't sound as fun, but it's 10,000 billion times more effective. Let's see. What do you mean 666? Every other shift, I work nights. Would you say it's still possible to trade overnight? I know there are different markets, but would the shared signals in the group still work? Nathan, yeah, most of my trade ideas, everything analysis come throughout New York session and then sort of start of Asia. So regardless of what your schedule is, you know, sometimes there's seriously good opportunities at the start of Asia. Other times there's seriously good opportunities sort of towards the end of London session. Start of London session and throughout London session is normally terrible. And then there's normally great opportunities during New York. So no matter what your schedule is, there's definitely opportunity there, mate. Sam, good. Yeah, it's great for, you know, journaling your trades, but something which, like, the thought process I went through when I was trying to select a journal is I was looking around at all these crazy journals. I actually looked at TradeZilla. I remember when it came out, actually. And I was looking at all these software, and eventually I just kind of said to myself, wait there, I'm spending more time looking for a journal than I am actually journaling in my trades. And I just opened up a Google spreadsheet. It's the best thing I did. And then I just started going on there. Like, you don't need anything fancy. And then what you can do is ChatGPT is amazing. You can just upload your Google Sheet or whatever into ChatGPT and ask it to plot everything for you. Ask it to do all of your data, everything like that. And yeah, it can be really, really good. Even at the end of each day, you can download your broker statement. Like the next day, download your broker statement, upload it to ChatGPT, ask it to convert it into like ask it to get the data you want, plot like add it to like an equity curve or whatever. You can do a lot of cool things with that and make it really easy for yourself. You could even, like, if you want to be really cool, most brokers send you through you can set them to send you through a daily like report on your trades. Then you could like API webhook it to like an AI agent to like then put it in your journal for you if you're like really tech savvy. So yeah, just for the one person here who like is interested by that. Nice, Harry. Yeah, definitely. It sounds good, mate. I look forward to seeing you at the event. Does it MEXC lets you trade gold? What? Is it like I haven't seen that. To be fair, I haven't been on MEXC in a good bit. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean Asia has been very nice lately, so yeah. Good evening all, just back from work. Hope everyone's doing well. Nice, Justine. Hope you're doing well, Justine. You've been smashing it lately. I mean, massive shout out to Justine. I don't know if you saw Justine's message. I pasted it through from the into the public group. Justine's absolutely smashing it. So massive shout out to Justine. Hello, new trader. How you doing, mate? How's your day been? So 30R in a month, do you mean 30% of account growth? If you're risking 1% per trade, then that would be 30%. So R stands for risk. So if you're risking £10 on each trade and you make 30R, that means £300. If you risk 1% per trade, then being up 30R would mean you're up 30%. And so yeah. Saying that. All good, Justine. Smashing it. Okay, Craig. Actually, I have saw that actually. I've seen a few members on about it before. I haven't really looked into it too much. I haven't been on Mexi in a good bit. See you later, Sam. Take care, mate. See you in a bit, Aaron. Yeah, Justine's smashing it. I mean, absolutely amazing. Gold's pushing down now a little bit again, which is good to see. Shout out to Darren in the group in a nice sell position. This trade, by the way, I gave in the group earlier on, and it has dropped, quite nicely. Looking for it to hopefully come down here. I have taken partials on the trade. We can see here I did take sort of, I don't even know, like 20% of the position off. So we'll continue letting that ride and go from there. Brilliant, Justine. Yeah, definitely. Not nicely, Ann and Susie. That's really nice saying that. And by the way, guys, 4 sort of markup and levels that I'm looking at tonight. It's the same as tomorrow, really. The same as yesterday, sorry. In the sense of this level here is very nice. This level up here is also very nice. I do want to remove. Actually, we can do a couple of cool things actually. So what we can do is let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Let's see where the daily opened today. Daily open and VWAP pretty much on top of each other, which does look very nice. I absolutely love the daily open, so that's good as well. Golden pocket perfectly on it as well. Everything just came in that zone then. That's brilliant. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Sorry, wrong indicator. There's nothing much there. Let's zoom out a little bit. See what we've got. We have got a bit of a volume spike at that area as well. Not quite the point of control of the range, but still pretty good. So daily open plus golden pocket plus VWAP. Very nice. Just above 5k, which I don't mind actually. Keeping an eye out for psychological levels is important as well. So for example, 4,500, 5,000, things like this is important to keep an eye out for. I do want to pull this fib down to the high before we broke out as well. Yeah, 0.786 there as well. Plus 0.786. Nice. Nice, looks good. Okay, let's make this red. Red levels, I'm looking for sells. Green levels, I'm looking for buys. Boom, perfect. There we go. There we go, perfect. Greg. Yeah, I did maybe think. To be fair, I did say I was looking for sells from this price action here. This sort of broadening wedge, whatever you want to call it. I did say that this was reducing momentum, and so yeah. But I didn't enter the sell from there. No. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm happy with the trades I've caught this month. This month has been amazing. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, no trade idea that I've put in the group and no level has not been respected thus far. And so, yeah, like it's been a brilliant week. Every level has been respected. Every trade idea has played out. Some incredibly well, running 1 to 30. Sorry, plus. See, that ran to like 1 to 35. So yeah. Yes, Michael, it's linked on the YouTube description, mate. Trend lines are just another tool, just like candlesticks, just a tool of where price is. 100%. What do you mean, Nathan? Tory Trades did not invent trend lines. We can't control candlesticks. 100%. I almost caught the short from the top, but stop loss got tagged by 50 Cent. What's 50 Cent doing on your chart? Many men. But yeah, that's unfortunate, XPR. That is unfortunate. The way to write out the confluence at the levels. Okay, I appreciate that, 666. Yeah, I just want to make it easy to see exactly why I'm looking at those. XPR. I was waiting for you to say something. But yeah, I think it makes it nice so you can see the exact reasoning for the level being strong. So for example, the level that we're coming down to here, 0.618, 0.786, 0.886, value area low, VWAP, like all of these aren't in that exact zone. There's a few above, but this is the zone that I'm looking for. This is a bit of a chunky zone there, not the smoothest zone, but yeah. If you're looking for, who put that? If you're looking for sells at from 50, where's this? 50, 56. I'm not looking for sells at 56, so I don't know, Lauren. If you're looking at 56, then probably like above one of these highs would probably be a safe bet. But again, I'm not looking for sells there. So yeah. By the way, guys, if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to drop a comment on the chat and let me know, and I'll happily answer any questions. And if you are new to the live streams, then I do go live every single night, Sunday to Thursday at 8 p.m. UK time. And I have been going live over New York Open as well from time to time. So if you're not already, like, definitely subscribe to this YouTube so you get like notified when I am live. And from time to time, I do drop some really, really good long form videos to those that are interested. And then also there's the private group, which is linked on the YouTube description as well. Okay, that's unfortunate, DB. Sorry, 50, 36. Okay, so yeah, this level here. So probably for this one, probably around 45. So I'm looking for like just above these candle lows here. So I'm seeing like if we just draw a line, we can see that overall there's a lot of reactions from this general level here. So we can see wick here, wick here. Oh, wait there. I love OBS. Okay, so we can see like wick here, wick here, wick here, wick here, wick here, like loads of reactions there. So I'd probably put my stop loss just a slight bit above that. Try and get inside the level, and yeah, just a slight bit above that to try and make sure the stop loss is secure. So yeah. Come on, gold, push down further. Hello, Jay. Hello, hello, hello. How's the day been, Jay? And what you're looking for as well, Jay, I'm looking for gold to push to the floor. I want it to go lower. I want it to keep going down. Come on. Stop. Cute Casey, I haven't got a signal out right now. This is a trade which I gave in the private group earlier on. If you do want to gain access to the signals and the trade ideas, they are in the private group, which is linked on the YouTube description. I gave this exact trade in there. And then these levels here, until we approach the levels, then that's when I'll sort of figure out my stop loss and take profit. And also, I don't know whether I'm going to enter at those levels either. You know, not every level I enter at. Most of them work out. Like I really encourage you, if you're new here and skeptical at all, like go back through the previous live streams, look at the levels. Every single one of them this month has been respected. Like every single one, without fail. And so most of the time they are very strong. However, I do want to see confirmations. I want to make sure they are like, it is going to be respected, really. What's that, Jay? Around 49 or lower. Yeah, Foreigner, I do think a couple more months of Bitcoin dropping. And then there's going to be a seriously unbelievable opportunity. I think mid this year, we're going to see some very nice opportunities on Bitcoin. And I really like Bitcoin. So the lower we go on Bitcoin, even if I am holding it, the more the better it is, because the lower price I can get it at. So I'm more than happy if we continue lower. More than happy. Okay, nice, cute KC, nice. And yeah, if you do have any questions regarding the private group as well, let me know. I do think if you're in the trading space and you want to either A, you're a beginner and you want to get better, or B, you're very advanced and you want to get that, that next bit of knowledge, and you also want a community around you who's also got those advanced traders in there as well for you to network with, regardless of experience level. I really do think as well, we've got that value for beginners, but then also if you are more advanced, unlike pretty much every other group, we have that super advanced side as well, which no other group has. No other group. So I think if you're like intermediate to advanced, like there really is no other group really in the space other than this one where you can really get that next bit of knowledge and go from there. Hello, Bahava. I can't pronounce that name. I do apologize. With the previous buy around 145 be invalidated now, Max? Yeah, we've moved quite a bit. Sorry, 145. What was that? 5145. So the sell, do you mean? Sell, yeah. Sorry, that confused the hell out of me. So here, yeah, it's still in play. This is still. It's very unfortunate how we didn't hit it here. Like that is unfortunate. But yeah, this sell still is in play. Got something for everyone in this group. 100. I really do think we have. And yeah, literally regardless of who you are, where you are in your trading journey, I think we've got something for you, and just the community aspect of it as well is amazing. That's the difference. Other groups give you random signals. This one gives you knowledge and signals. 100%, Lauren. 100% agree. I completely agree. So there, I'm a beginner. Just joined your group. I'm going through the courses at the moment, but a lot confused with chats. Learning little by little, anyways. Nice, cute. Yeah, and definitely drop us messages. Message. The best resource for you is the Discord. Make sure you utilize the Discord. Ask questions in there. Be active in there. You'll pick up so much knowledge in the Discord. It's insane, and then also it's really fun. Like, I love going through the Discord, chatting with everyone. Like, it is really, really like. It is really fun. We've got a great community there. So definitely making... John McAfee, yeah. Foreigner, why do you ask? Don't... Buana, just don't. Insane group for every level of your journey. Community here is just amazing. And we have a huge laugh. 100% DB. 100%. Definitely a huge laugh on that side as well. It is really fun. Max, can you tell me where you pulled fibs for that sell? Like always, so do you mean this sell here, or this sell up here? Do you mean, so bottom one or top one? Or really top one? So bottom, middle, or top? We'll go bottom, middle, or top. Building. Capital, 100% building it slowly. That if you try and go aggro, if you try and like, there's a lot of videos I see now which do get so many views, but it's just complete and utter BS of like trying to manipulate the prop firm. A prop firm pays you. Otherwise, a prop firm will deny your account. You've got to look at why the prop firm will pay you and what's in it for them. Okay, if you go full aggro and you sort of gambling very aggressive, the prop firm isn't going to see that as monetizable trading data, which is what they want, because they sell that data on the back end to make money. Okay, if it's not that, then that trading data is pretty worthless to them, and it's not good for them. And they don't want gambling traders, because what is that for them? Unpredictable cash flow. Okay, if you're a consistent trader and they know they're going to be paying you out this much, okay, they know that's predictable cash flow. They know the numbers. Whereas if you're buying loads of accounts and then you're blowing a lot of them, and then a few of them, let me move this, and then occasionally you get a massive payout, it's super, super, super unpredictable. And so they're just less likely to pay you out. And it's great profiting on a prop firm, but you need to make sure they're actually going to pay you out. That's the main thing. Like, you can get as much profit as you want, but if you know they're going to deny your account or whatever, then obviously that's not good. I just looked at the chat. Every single person put frozen. The penguin emoji. That's brilliant. We've just unlocked about 17,000 emojis. Want us to pay multiple affiliates. Scum, 100% capital. They'll get you on every single prop, and a lot of them are really, really not good. And so, yeah, just be careful and make sure everything's clean as you go. For most people, sticking on live account and then fundeds to scale up capital, making sure that capital is reinserted into live accounts to compound that. I think it's important. You know, that live account is what you truly want to compound. That's what you own. That's your nest egg, if you will. And so, yeah, definitely be careful when it comes to prop firms, 100%. Max, quick question. On the current sell position, before market closes, do we keep stop loss at break even or slightly in profit? Clint, I've got mine slightly out of profit. I'll probably look after, what time is it? UK time. I'll look slightly after this, how I wanna hold it over market close. But probably break even's the best bet, because that entry is pretty nice. And you don't want to get stopped out at a break even that's slightly in profit and you can't catch the rest of the move. So probably at break even. What do you mean they give min 10? What do you mean by that capital platter? What do you mean min 10? 10 what? DB, current sell is from, let me move this, there we go. Current sell, the entry is pretty much exactly 4,950, and I have took partials on this position, and I probably will take a bit more off the table now. Yeah, I'll probably look to take some more off the table soon, just because it isn't looking like it's moving too quickly, and yeah, I feel like I should. Minimum 10 days to pass, so you have to be considered. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Seems like the opposite of what a lot of prop firms put into place. Actually, no, it's weird. Prop firm space is a weird space, isn't it? Nice, I got in it. Oh wow, okay, no, DV, better entry than me. Very nice. 10 days is a lot. Yeah, it's prop firm space is weird. A lot of them are coming out with some weird rules now, though. I've seen this year. I'm trying to think of some weird rules that I've seen. A lot of them. The biggest, by the way, oh my god, like you need to avoid really, is the prop firms which are only pay once you've passed the account. Like it's not good. They are so much more expensive. Like seriously, those accounts are like 99. Well, everywhere I've seen, they are terrible. Like just financially, just not good to do. Yeah, really nice. Hello, Gustus. Hello. Craig. For most people, though, I do think having those days there, so they do focus on consistency instead of just full porting the account, because I do think a lot of people do just continuously get prop firm accounts and continuously full port the accounts, like over and over and over again. So something to stop them doing that is probably a good thing. Yeah, there's loads of crazy stuff. I mean, interviewing's crazy as well. There's loads of crazy things. Gustus, I did see that. I did see that today. One second, let me just move this over here. There we go. Getting the whiteboard. I did see that earlier on. What was it? A few people messaged me about extending the challenge, and so we might do. We'll see. I spoke to Greg about it earlier. Actually, Greg messaged me about it, and a few other people. So we'll see what comes from there. I might extend it for a week. Yeah, we'll come up with something special. We'll come up with something special. Okay, nice DB. That's really good. That's the goal. That is the goal. Slowly build my capital on my live account, then buy for. Nice, Tom. Sounds good. What do you think? Okay, cool. Damn. Yeah, it should be good, Gustus. I'm hoping for... Okay, this is dropping a little bit now. Yeah, I think extending it could be a good idea. We'll see, though. I'll drop a message in, actually, and see what we... and see what the overall consensus is. Maybe extend it for one more week. I understand this week has been super slow, like ranging price action. Market's just been looking forward to inflation data coming out. So yeah, it might be a good idea. 100% agree with that, Gustus. 100% agree. I think if you've had a particularly bad week this week, that does highlight a problem in your trading of, exactly like Gustus says, discipline and patience. Waiting for those setups to come to you. Okay? A lot of times, for a lot of people's systems this week, there wasn't a lot of setups. And so don't force them. Be patient. It's far easier. It's far, far, far easier to profit by trading less than to profit by trading more. Far easier. And it's something I wish I learned far earlier in my journey. No capital. I've got nothing. I don't sell any courses or anything like that. It's been scalper's paradise this week. 100%. 100%. So, yeah, been in my element this week. I bet you have, Craig. Yeah, definitely a scalper's paradise on the ranges, 100%. So, yeah, I'm struggling at work so much. I won't work at work for some reason on their internet, but no problem elsewhere. VT Markets has been fine. Strange. That is strange, Carolyn. Maybe just switching entirely to VT, Carolyn, might be the best bet there. Drop me a message on that, Carolyn, because I'm intrigued by that. If you're having it, then I don't want other members to be having those same problems as well. You set up your chart at the start of the day. Masic, that's in the private group. If you head inside the private group and you head to... let me just get it up here. In the private group, if you head to trading courses and resources and scroll up, I'm trying to think of where it is. Where is it? And then scroll up to a video. It's part 7 walkthrough. That video will go from start to finish, mate. This week I've practiced to be patient. I must admit I've been better than last week. I've come down by at least 80% from trading random trade. Nice, like always. That's brilliant. That's really, really good, like always. Massive pat on your back there, mate. That is amazing. Hainsey, there isn't really a best time frame. I do it on between the 15-minute and 30-minute. Like everything, there isn't a best time frame, okay? Time frames are a fractal of each other, so it depends on your system. There isn't like a best time frame. They work the same on each time frame, so it depends on your goals, it depends on your system. So yeah. We live and learn, brother. Get a journal. 100%. 100%. I've traded far less this week and made more than ever. Nice. My brain just feels fresher than when I spent all day, every day on the charts. Also got some work done. Nice, Graham. Yeah, really nice. I love messages like that. I absolutely love it seeing people say that they're trading less and making more, because I'm like, you are on the right path. That is brilliant. So yeah, really, really nice. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to finish up the live there. If you do have any further questions, then drop them me on the Telegram. It's linked on the YouTube description. So just drop me a message there. I'll personally respond. And I hope everyone's had a great day. Hope everyone's have a great week. I will be live tomorrow for inflation data coming out. So that'll be really, really good. So I'll be live at 1:30 UK time. And yeah, guys, hope everyone had a great night. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. See you in a bit. See you in a bit, Clint. See you in a bit, DB. See you in a bit, XPR. Gustus, like always. Sack, DB, Craig, the Traveller. Who else? XPR, Masic, Stephen, Graham, Gaz, DB again, Hainsey. Take care, guys. Have a great